you might be here looking for part 2 of the Dollar General review. All right. So welcome back, and if you have never been here before, definitely welcome. I do trucking videos, lifestyle videos, and all sorts of other things. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe, and follow me on social media. Okay. But for those of you that are back, welcome back. I'm sure you're wondering, why would you give up $75,000 a year? Some of you are probably saying, okay, she didn't do it because of the manual labor. But let me tell you about the one day that made me want to quit my entire trucking career. Okay, I didn't want to just quit Dollar General. I wanted to quit trucking on a whole. I was like, this shit. Okay, I was pissed. So it all started out like this. I did Dollar General for 1 week, and I started on a Monday. I started fresh on a Monday. This was right after I came back from my break. I had a 3-week break back home, and I came back to Pennsylvania. I had to get rehired by the company and everything, and I ended up on a Dollar General account in the first place because I didn't know that I would have lost my spot on the dedicated account that I was on previously. So my only options at the time were to do over the road, which I did not want to do, or do Dollar General, which I also didn't want to do. So it was up in the air, and I was like, hell nah, I'm not going over the road. I can't go over the road. I can't afford to do it. I need to be home on a weekend. It's not hard doing OTR, but it's like I have stuff to do, and I really wanted, that consistent time to myself in the same location. That weekend home time is really bliss, to be honest. When you're over the road, your home time is after 4 weeks, and you only get, I think, 2 days. You get 2 days home, which is really ridiculous. I asked around, everybody was like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I was like, you know what, I really don't want to go OTR, so let me just try it, and if I don't like it, I'll go back OTR. I'm home on the weekends, all right? I'm losing weight, right? And my pay is higher. Like, hell yeah, like I can try it. And if what if I do like it? What if it's not as bad as people say? All right. So Friday went well. Friday was fine. Saturday, the day that made me want to quit trucking on a whole, was crazy. Lord Father God. I woke up at the store, which was the next store I was supposed to deliver to, and I delivered to the store. It went really well. She even wrote on my paperwork, excellent job. Right after that drop off, so the next store, I'm driving up a hill. Okay, I'm driving up a hill. It's a very tight, narrow hill, very steep. The hill is literally this steep. Okay, I'm driving up a hill. I've never seen a hill like that stateside. That's like an island hill, so it's very steep. Okay, my trailer is still very full. Okay, it was a tight turn. Obviously they're not making these roads for trucks. Okay, so it was a tight turn, and there was a lamppost. My trailer was so heavy that it was rolling back down the steep hill, and I guess I didn't turn quick enough to avoid a lamppost, but my fender mirror, it hit the lamppost and it fell off. Now the whole time I'm driving, and I'm like, I'm not stopping on this hill, so screw that fender mirror. They're gonna just have to fix it. I had, when I tell you, these what you call rotainers, they're like carts on wheels filled with gallons and gallons and gallons of juice. I want to say it's probably about 12 to 18 gallons of milk on one cart. I'm like giving like a little jog to give the cart some momentum. It's like, okay, it's like if you're pushing a car and you finally get the car to move an inch because the car is so heavy, but you really want the car to roll. So as you push, you start to run a little bit so that the car could gain its momentum. So that's what I was doing with these rotainers, to just hurry up and get them in the store. So my carton of all these gallons of milk hit a bump on the pavement. It hit a bump on the pavement, and the whole thing, it just fell over, and all the milk was like everywhere. And I was like, oh shit, like, I don't know. So I was tired at that point, and I was like, ain't no way that I'm cleaning that up like by myself. Okay, first of all, the reason I didn't clean it up by myself is because there were two ladies that were working at the store, and they're smoking their cigarettes, blowing the cigarettes in my face. First of all, you don't know if I smoke, right? You don't know what I got going on. You don't know I got corona, okay? And these ladies blowing their cigarettes, and they're just standing there watching me slave away, rolling these rotainers. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe because it's not their job, I'm not gonna say nothing. I took a picture, I left it there. And I took a picture in case I would have gotten in trouble. I wasn't sure if that was a thing. So I took a picture, left it there. I was like, I'm not picking it up. Let me just get the freezer items, and then if I have to pick it up, I'll pick it up later. So after I go to the freezer items, not only stop 3 stuff in random order, okay? What was it? I think it stopped 4. Stop 4 or 5 was way up on the top. And I'm like, that is going to fall. When I opened it, stop 7 stuff had fallen down. I realized all of stop 7 had fallen down. So I'm looking and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why is it falling over? And I look up and I see the rest of like stop 5 or 6 at the top. That stuff was about to fall over. Like, they have straps that are supposed to secure the loads. It was not secure. Everything was just like leaning, and I was like, ain't no way. So what I did, I took a picture, right? And I texted my fleet manager. It looks like the warehouse loaded the trailer wrong because the numbers were out of order. So I had some stuff that were left behind from a previous stop, and now you have loads that are falling over and the boxes are mixed. And she's like, go and sort through them and blah blah blah. And at first I attempted to sort through them, but I was like, okay, so not only do I have stop 3 stuff randomly everywhere, I have stop 7 stuff randomly everywhere, but I'm only at stop like 4 or 5 at this point. I was at stop 5. I'm gonna have this issue at every single stop that I go to. And she's like, you know what, I'm gonna tell the warehouse, report it, blah blah blah, and just do the best that you can to sort through everything at each store. Take your time, I'll give you extra pay. Now, she was super nice about it, but at that point I was like, there is no way. So I was like, you know what, I'm not crazy, let me go talk to the store. So I went to the store manager. She looks at it and she was like, oh no. Like, she off the bat was like, I would literally just take the entire truck back to the warehouse. So you know what I did? I decided I was going to take everything back to the warehouse, but I said, you know what, the moral goods in me, the way that I was raised, because I have integrity, I decided I'm just going to go to every store, continue delivering the rest of the milk, right? It's not done yet. It's not done. The day is still crazy, okay? I'm going to continue delivering the rest of the milk. And I'm just going to tell every store the same thing, because I know that that top load is going to take over. When I got to stop 7, when I opened that trailer, milk was everywhere, carts were everywhere, a disaster. And I was like, there is no amount of money in the world, there is no amount of money that is ever going to make me to come back here, okay? And I said, you know what, let me just go check the frozen stuff. And so said, so done. Every single thing in that trailer, every single thing in that compartment was like, it was all over the place. So I was like, it's my fault that you can't get your milk. I didn't strap it right, but there's a warehouse issue as to why you can't get your frozen goods. And she was like, oh, it's no problem. I was like, please just make a note of it. You can even say that it was my fault, but our milk was spilling out of the trailer. It was ridiculous. Okay, milk was dripping from the trailer, like it was everywhere. And not only do you have fresh milk, the stores, they give you spoiled milk to take back. So I don't know if it was spoiled or fresh milk that had spilled. Like it was a disaster. So that's the day that made me quit. All right. Like I said, there is absolutely no amount of money. I don't care if it's $75,000 a year. I don't care if it's 6 figures. I don't care if you're paying me $1 million a year. If I feel like a slave, and it's not just the fact that all those events happened the way that it did, it's the way that my fleet manager handled it, and the fact that I did not get my weekend off. I was like, there's no way. Matter of fact, because of that situation, I did not get my weekend off. I didn't get my weekend off because I ended up taking a trailer back on Sunday. I'm not saying that's gonna be everybody's experience with Dollar General, but it wasn't worth it. So currently I am back over the road. I know I was supposed to post this video a while back. I also want to mention, because of the intense manual labor, I literally did not have time to do anything else in my day. Like, if you guys know, or you may or may not know, that I trade in the foreign exchange market, and you know, if you want more information about that, it'll be in the description box. But I trade on my phone, so like on the go, wherever I am, I'm trading. And at the end of the day, when I'm finished working, I'm like dog dead tired. So it's like I did not trade that entire week, and I was like, okay, I'm making more money here, but I'm losing money there. So am I really making more money? Like, so it just on like every single aspect, it was like a no. The moral of the story is, if you want to do Dollar General, it's up to you, sis. It's up to you, boo-boo. But there's no amount of money in this world that should, you know, make you risk hurting yourself or make you feel like a tool or an object for a company. Like, there's no way. Like, don't do it. 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 Like this video, do not forget to subscribe, okay? And keep on the lookout. I keep suggesting what y'all want to see. So the clip did get cut off here, but thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.